This is the Underground FP Build 05 from 8/12/03. The FP is nearing completion. The few main things that aren't yet complete are the cutscenes and some polish items.
I am bored. Why must guarding be so tedious?
In this build, the PC isn't rendering correctly in this cutscene. It shows him swinging in on the rope and knocking out this guard.
Scheiße! Mein Gott, what is that?
Our protagonist is Jack, a highly skilled master thief. His partner in crime, Nick, is giving him guidance while he attempts to steal a massive uncut diamond.
Hello, respond if you can hear me.
The PC in Underground is all important. He's a complete badass, ready for anything on the job. He comes prepared with all manners of cool gadgets, including a custom-designed stealth suit. As a master thief, one of Jack's goals is to avoid detection. Here, he stashes a body out of sight before the other guard arrives to investigate. One of the player's thief abilities is what we call stealth knockouts. These can be done on any unsuspecting characters from many different approaches. Here we're showing one from above.
Hello.
Every stealth KO awards the player with thief points. That's a placeholder name. The player can spend these points on new thieving abilities and items at any time. One of our goals is to provide several methods of entry for each location. The player can choose which approach to take in any situation, and use varying abilities or items to do it. Here the player is choosing to run an electronic bypass on a maintenance hatch. The electronic bypass involves rerouting power from one part of the lock to another. Later bypass puzzles have integrated alarms that require power at all times and more complex layouts.
All right, don't get cocky. Long way down. I'll have to watch my step.
One of Underground's biggest features is the grapple rope. Using a crossbow, Jack can use his grapple and to move about the levels, as well as attack, disable, or distract characters. Here a guard stationed on a catwalk. By swinging down on the grapple, Jack can perform a wrecking ball knockout on him.
Who are you?
Unlike other games with ropes, the grapple in Underground is fully simulated and arbitrary.
Jack here. I'm in the gallery.
Well, I'm impressed. Now find a security terminal and hack into it.
The player can use it to ascend, descend, swing to new locations, traverse over traps, and knock out enemies in many cool ways. Here's one example.
Huh?
By staying silent and out of sight, Jack can get the drop on the remaining guards on patrol here. By sticking to dark areas, shadows, and moving silently, the player can avoid detection. The on-screen meter in the upper left shows how visible Jack is at any time, and how much noise he's generating. Paying attention to the NPC animations and sound is also important. By avoiding the security camera on the wall, Jack can sneak into the computer room. Here he needs to disable the security system and open the vault door. There are two diamond cutters here, debating the methods of cutting the large diamond. Instead of doing a stealth knockout, the player will use a stun grenade to incapacitate them. Since shadows are so important to the thief, the player can manipulate the lighting conditions in several ways. Here the player will shoot out two overhead lights, making him harder to detect as he moves around.
Alpha 3, what's your status? Please.
Another gadget Jack has is a computer infiltration device. This lets him hack into a computer network, find a specific location on the grid, and manipulate what he finds. While he's searching, security programs scan the system for intruders. While hacking, Jack can use countermeasures to shake the pursuing programs. Getting caught sets off alarms and alerts the guards to Jack's location. If the hack succeeds, he can disable the cameras and open the vault door. Here's a new obstacle for the player. Like all obstacles in Underground, there are several ways around these laser sensors. The player could jump and duck over them using the furniture in the room, grapple over them, or use a laser bypass gadget to disable them. Here the player is placing two such devices, which allow him to cross the real beams without sounding an alarm. Now he'll use the tension wire feature of the grapple to traverse over the remaining sensors. Things don't always go according to plan, of course. The player needs to think and act quickly in many different situations.
Nick, you there?
Yes, where are you?
I've just acquired the merchandise.
That's not all you've acquired, Jacko. Get that diamond to the roof.
Fuck!
No time for regrets, lad. You're running from the Rosas now.
At this point, the player needs to make a speedy exit back to the
You're
rooftop.
not authorized to be here. Intruder! Don't move!
If Jack wants to do more lasting damage to an enemy, there are many options. In this cutscene, the guards are supposed to come out of the elevator, shooting at the PC while he makes his escape.